Hey guys, here's a short spoiler-free review of Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. Okay, so no spoilers, but this movie opens up with a spaceship exiting a warp gate that looks like a literal vagina. Within seconds of starting, I had to pause the movie. I googled Rebel Moon vagina, and it turned out I was not the only one to immediately come to this conclusion. Now imagine the penis pods from Man of Steel traveling through these space vagina gates.
There's a lot more to be discovered about how like the mother world ships travel through and fold space when they have to do long, journeys.
Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
I guess that's where Snyder was going with this. Now, I'm going to do things a little different and start with the bad. Because this movie gets bombed so much, I would like to at least end the review on a positive note. Which leads us to the first bad thing about Rebel Moon. It's derivative. The movie is filled with things you've seen 5 times before and done 10 times better. Even the music, which is not scored by Hans Zimmer, sounds like it was lifted directly out of the Batman v Superman catalog. There's a ton of space opera media out there, but still, Star Wars, Star Trek, Firefly, they all manage to have something about them that sets them apart from the other franchises in the genre. Rebel Moon, unfortunately, doesn't have much original to offer. The acting is subpar, to say the least. In my video about voice acting, I noted that guidance from a great director can bring out the best in an actor. Unfortunately, the cast of Rebel Moon got stuck with Snyder, who directed performances that are as pretentious as the movie's dialogue. And that's 3, the writing. Snyder makes the same mistake as with Justice League, relying on exposition dumps instead of character development that would convince the audience to actually care about them. Why indulge in that when you can devote precious runtime to multiple slow-mo scenes? There are a few deaths, and none of them warranted so much as an "oh no" from me. And it's this standard Snyder trope that makes his movies feel long, but uneventful at the same time. I believe that if he were to leave writing duties to someone else, he could actually make some decent movies. I might be alone in this, but I thought Army of the Dead was a pretty fun film with some unexpected turns. Let me know in the comments what you thought of that movie. Snyder really suffers from a case of style over substance. There's a lot of detail in objects from guns to armor to spaceships, but it looks like it's all for show instead of elevating the story. The good. The visuals are spectacular. Snyder might be light on story, but he always delivers top-notch imagery, and Rebel Moon is no exception. The film has some interesting twists that, even though not fully explored, still give it something to set it apart from other space operas. Verdict. I'll award Rebel Moon 1 out of 5 Thunderbolts. Despite having churned out some true duds, Snyder retains a loyal fanbase, and he can still secure funds for his projects. Rebel Moon Part 1 cost $166 million, and a sequel is already being worked on. In the grand scheme of the film universe, Snyder is a satellite orbiting much greater bodies of work, but maybe someday he'll become a true star. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.